So this is the point where the magic of buying our first boat ended and reality kicked in. We'll elaborate on that shortly, but first we'd like to introduce ourselves since this is the first episode of our channel. We'll then go over what went wrong, what didn't go wrong, and the lessons we learned. The good news is, as you can see here, at least she floats.
Hello, my name is Jordan, and I'm a business owner.
And I'm Randy, I'm a teacher.
And we live in Tampa, Florida, and we got interested in sailing when we went out on our friend's dad's 36 Hunter, and we really liked it, but we always thought it was something that we were going to do later in life when we can afford it, because sailing's expensive.
Yep, and we thought, this is a great idea. One day we'll retire and get to sail the world. And then we started thinking, why are we waiting? This is something that we could do while we're young, have adventures, and really enjoy our time sailing the world.
So what we did is we actually owned a home that was a little bit too big for us. I mean, really, it was kind of the perfect cookie-cutter home for
out in the suburbs.
to start a family and everything. What normal people do. But we decided to sell it, and we got some money from it, and we downsized to a condo to save some money and lower our cost of living. We actually live in the city now, and we're outside of the suburbs. And we bought this boat cash. So this O'Day 272, 1987.
So now we're thinking that we want to take you, the viewers, along with us as we use this boat to hone our skills and eventually step away from our day jobs so that we can sail the world for a year or two and really take this time to enjoy life.
Exactly, and we want to make these videos as entertaining as well as informative as possible, because we know there's people out there that are like-minded that kind of were thinking that this is something they want to do, but they're not really thinking that maybe it's within their scope right now. And we kind of want to show you that with a lot of hard work, and it's something that if you're thinking about doing, it's something that you definitely can do.
Not to say that it's easy by any means.
Not at all. I mean, we've definitely had a lot of hard times already.
So before we continue, we want to tell you a little bit more about what happened the first day that we purchased the boat.
Yeah, exactly. So I went out, and when I first was looking at the boat, we found it on Craigslist. I looked at lots of, probably 10 or 15 boats, and went out to look at this boat, and it really kind of, I don't want to say spoke to me, but I kind of knew it was in really good condition. I didn't get a survey done, which was kind of probably a little naive and hasty on my part, but I looked up everything that a surveyor looks at, and kind of decided based upon that the boat was pretty sound, and it is, and the owner ran the outboard motor for me for about 10-15 minutes. Ran great, ran perfect, and so we decided to purchase it, and we got it towed to the boatyard, and when we put it in the water, it was running great. Shook hands with the owner, and he left, and 5 minutes later the outboard motor stopped spitting water and overheated, so we were dead in the water, and we needed to go from Ruskin to Apollo Beach, and we didn't have anything rigged yet. We were planning on motoring it, so you can see what happens next.
My good friend Mike's parents were awesome and came out and towed us from Ruskin to our marina in Apollo Beach, and we were very grateful for that. So, we learned that even though a boat is being advertised as turnkey, you should always get a water test. It seems really obvious now, but we didn't, and had we done so, the problem with the outboard would have come up, and we might have been able to negotiate the price down on the boat a little more. Either way, we're happy with the purchase and the lessons we learned from it. We looked at the outboard problem as an opportunity to replace the motor with a brand new Tohatsu 9.8. We can now feel comfortable knowing that the motor is reliable, and it has a 5-year warranty on it, so we're pretty happy with the outcome of it all. Anyways, always get a water test, and just budget an extra couple hundred to a couple extra $1,000 for immediate repairs and outfitting. We had also learned firsthand that day that the word boat actually stands for break out another $1,000. That's actually the first time we heard that, and it applied to our situation perfectly.
We're out at the boat on this fine Saturday. Brought some stuff with us. Got some fishing gear, some more gas, some emergency supplies, and those wood pieces, and there's a bunch of fenders underneath all that, because we're going to be making one of those to better protect our boat from the poles. slamming up against the poles, because that last tropical storm we had that came through, we were rubbing up against the poles a good amount. I'll show you. The water actually came above the dock. I didn't get anything on film, unfortunately, but it was rubbing up. You can kind of see where it was rubbing.
Being summer in Florida, being on the boat was almost unbearable when at the marina. It was a little better on the water, but needless to say, we needed a bimini. However, we didn't want to spend the $1,000+ it would have cost to have a custom one made. We went on Amazon and bought a cheap one that fit our boat size. The only problem was it didn't have a cutout for the backstay, so as you can see, I cut out our own opening and then sewed a border on the fabric. It came out pretty good and keeps the sun off our backs, and all for under $150. The theme of DIY is something we're going to continue through the channel. We learn by doing and getting feedback, so if you like what we're doing, leave a comment. If you don't like what we're doing, leave a comment. If you have a question, ask a question. The goal of the channel is to be entertaining as well as informative, and hopefully we can all learn from each other.
Yep, I'm ready to go. Alright, y'all are maxed out. Woo! Slowly lower me down. I put it up the wrong groove. I'm not you, it's gotta go up the other groove. Ah. All right, make it taut. We're good. I'm just gonna leave you right there. You good? No. Mission accomplished.
So just to clarify, in case anyone was wondering, we are not living aboard this boat. We actually live in a condo. It takes us about 8 to 10 minutes to get here.
Yeah, it works out pretty well. We plan on living aboard in the future, not on this boat, when we transition to a bigger boat, at which point we end up actually selling. We're not selling the condo, but renting it out, and we can actually make positive income when we start renting it. So that'll help us with the transition to the boat.
I don't know what to do with my name. Oh, did you already start it?
Yeah, it's fine. I can edit this all out, so.